Do it wrong first. I think wrong is just... I think there's only a success state. There's not a failed state.
I have found the second bomb.
Be careful, sweetheart.
The second bomb is silenced.
Not bad. Not bad.
Underwater seismic charge. Blam! Underwater seismic charge. Boom!
The third bomb. I see it.
Watch yourself, Bear.
I have defused the third bomb.
Wonderful, my friend. Your ingenuity
Boosh!
continues to inspire.
Blam. Boosh. Boom. I used the bomb on myself. The biggest of size. Many big girthy mistakes were made. Kind of did it on purpose. What? Pausalist. That's exactly right.
Charlie Mac, the noises go here.
Yeah, Bear. All three of them.
Are we sure it's not too much? We want to preserve the air pocket inside, not collapse the whole thing.
Computer knows what it's doing. At least that's what you always say.
Yeah, but Moses wasn't involved then.
Do it, Bear.
My Mac.
Do it, Bear.
All bombs are ready.
I hope the others appreciate you, my friend. The way they should.
They are my family. They are.
Thank you, Jamak. Appreciate it, bud. Like you could have gone a little further back. That's okay. That's cool. That's cool. Oh.
Charlie Mac are at the funeral. Bears are not allowed.
Oh.
Mac is right. My fault. I am not a good bear. All you have to do is blink.
Moses? Moses, where are you?
Kane. I could hear that from here.
I am okay, Charlie Mac. I am brave and strong. I am in a cave. There is something here. Something enormous.
Look at that. Mac, It's definitely metallic.
Yeah. Curved, looks like. Fluid dynamic. Moses, keep looking. See if you can find more of it.
My Mac.
It's like a spaceship or something. Dude, this game's got it all. It's got like weird alien stuff and AIs and death cults and zombie outbreaks and murder and just... Oh, this is the sub. This is the Russian sub. Or Russian something.
Charlie Mac, you should see this.
Oh my god. Look at it.
Yeah.
It's a sub.
And by no means a modern one.
It's Soviet. Oh my god.
The subject of much debate when it was found. A new variable in an already impossible equation.
It's sunk here. What happened to the crew?
They survived the crash. For a time. But there was no escape. There was only sacrifice. And pain.
Explains the bodies we saw.
This game looks sick. This game is awesome. It just came out today on Steam. Yeah, definitely check it out. How much is this game? Well, they actually like surfaced under the water. That's crazy. Can you make it over there? We can. Let's go.
Still in pretty good shape, all things considered.
Guessing we can't just drive it out of here?
I don't think that would go well for
Yeah,
anybody.
dude, 16
No.
bucks. Crazy good.
A giant plate.
No, Moses. It's a satellite dish.
They were trying to contact the outside world.
It hums. I can feel it.
It is still active, yes. A modified version of the submarine's communication systems.
After all this time, it's still transmitting?
It is how the site was first discovered. By Kane deep-sea rovers. Ironic. Only now, after no one is left to rescue, was a distress signal finally received.
I write this to you from the ocean's depths. My dearest Anastasia, I write this to you from the ocean's depths with a heavy heart and a longing soul. I fear I may never see you again, and I must pour my heart to you in this letter, lest it burst with the weight of my love. I've seen an incredible event that has shaken me to my core. As I stood upon the deck of our Lima, my face and arms on fire, I tussled with the captain, and the shadows came upon us. They had assailed our captain, intent on dragging him to their watery lair. I watched in horror, then something miraculous happened. They stopped their attack. Instead, they took him in their loving arms and carried him away. I do not know why they spared him or what fate awaits him in this underwater kingdom, but I do know I saw a glimmer of mercy in their cold eyes, and I felt a strange sense of awe and wonder, as if the very fabric of the universe had been torn asunder. My love for you will burn bright until my end. Yours forever, Georgie. I wonder if they then, at that point, decided that he was going to be sacrificed and not killed. Ooh.
Mac, dangerous.
Yeah, Bear, you got that right. Grenade rigged. It'll explode if it's opened.
They were trying to keep something out.
Or something in. Well, they did a terrible job, apparently. Okay. Huh. Don't have any other items. Okay. Over here.
They stayed here, but they are gone now.
Yeah, if they sunk, how long could they have survived?
With whatever supplies they had, not long.
Pretty lights.
Mac, he's right. Look. Bioluminescence.
Explains a lot.
Cohh was deployed to great success. The housing of piezoelectric ceramics and magneto-restrictive rare earth alloys produced the ULF underwater signal as planned. One more test and we can go home. Banya's nowhere to be seen. He's hiding in his sanctuary, muttering to himself. He's not taking the lieutenant's death well. Andre, you intractable bastard, look what you left with me. Excuse me. The officers have gone to a spin in the seamen are following suit. You know I'm not cut out for leadership. That was a game for you and the captains, but now I've got no choice. I'll hold the line until Banya comes to his senses. The situation is this. O2, not a problem in the short term. Air filters weren't damaged in the fire. We might get a bit woozy now and then, but we won't go out like Komarov. Water. The recycler should last indefinitely, assuming the pumps don't give out. No use worrying about it. Food. That's our weak point. Igorovich estimates we only have 2 days worth, even with rationing. How did that wannabe Tolstoy let the men clobber him like this? What's we get for leaving a kid in charge of the food? I gave it my best, Andrukia, but this isn't my lane. Although the menial task I assigned keep their minds off of hunger for a couple days, so that's something. You can even hear them up here in sonar, shouting, cursing each other, cursing the captain and me too. Akula is offline, the sonar is cooked, but I knew that already. Just used my own tricks on myself. Now it'll take more than just to ignore the gnawing pain in my stomach. Brain death might work. Burke's alive, and not even surprised. If anyone was going to survive, it would be him. More stubborn than my warts, that one. He picked the wrong pipes to tap on, though. The Joker wouldn't recognize Morse code if it were tracked directly into his skull. Hold off on telling Kisa for now. No telling what that hothead would do. I should tell the captain, though. Might finally pull him out of his daze. Get him and poor Sergei out of his cabin. Something's very wrong. That was not the Banya I know. He had bolts of cloth peek out from under his uniform before, but mostly kept his faith to himself. Not tonight. I would call it religious mania if he hadn't remained so damn calm, even while beating Stukov half to death for taking a bite first. Afterwards, he stood and spoke about how we must purify ourselves, knowing what we're about, what we did. 3 straight days of bone broth is enough to make starvation appealing. Seems I'll get my wish soon enough, though. No leftover corpses now. Ooh. Kisa knows. He's been hanging around Igorovich since appointing himself the chef's bodyguard. Must have heard the pipe, same as I did. Now he stormed off to confront Bonya. He's got a temper like a volcano. When I tried to stop him, he turned around and asked if our positions were reversed. Would Andrei have stopped him trying to save me? It's got a point. I found Sergei's comforting Stas as he sobbed over a half-butchered Kisa yesterday. I made a joke about seasoning. He did not appreciate it. Oh my lord. Master may have murdered Kisa, but he and his purifying path were the only things holding these animals from indiscriminately ripping each other apart. Things are about to get very ugly, and the mirror isn't exactly our friend now. We've reached the end game. The water recycler gasped his last breath. Sorry, boys, no amount of carnage will get you out of this one. At least I'll get to die in my little calm's hidey hole. I've grown quite fond of it up here. An unexpected law of nature-defined development. We are saved by Bonya, no less. Well, that wasn't his intention. He was probably hoping to be greeted by some biblical scourge when he opened the main hatch, or at least a crushing embrace of deep-sea currents. He wasn't expecting breathable air and potable water. His willful howling was eloquent on this point. Well, that's one mystery solved. He who doesn't take risks never drinks champagne. During my sojourn in comms, I had a crack at fixing the transmitter. I was successful, but something was causing interference and preventing me from even attempting to send a transmission. It turns out these blue crystals sprouting up everywhere, they're phosphorescent, produce heat, and give me the heebie-jeebies. It's like all the local attractions, but now I know. Igorovich is savvier than I give him credit for. He understands the deal, but he's got a good heart, which worries me. I'll have to keep an eye on him. Perfect spot for a relay. Okay. Broadcasting an honest-to-God SOS. That was hard to watch, even for me. The worst part? They didn't really want to kill poor Sergei. They were disgusted by his whimpering, by Igorovich's groveling, but I saw in their faces they were also ashamed. So Bunya had to do it. I didn't see him approach. He had Sergei in the altar, with Gontrow's knife across his throat before anyone had a chance to move. Then he was off again, leaving the men to deal with the aftermath of his inscrutable actions. Dmitri, Alexeyev, and Kirill have all left us without a goodbye. He hadn't left with the Lima in weeks, but he was healthy enough to heave all of Sergei's weight into the altar. Rations, pack upon pack, stuffed into that crawl space. Pathetic, hypocrite, traitorous swine, skulking, cursed thing. I'll put you out of your misery. I was about to kill him, but when I grabbed his dirty, matted hair and looked into his eyes, I saw nothing. Nothing at all. Boynia had been dead for a while. His body just hadn't caught up yet. I didn't tell the men about the stash. His hold on their minds is disintegrating anyway. Best spare them the pain of betrayal. Wow. This man got alcohol. Nice. I pushed the captain to go deeper into the caves, ignoring Andre. I gave him the idea to use Komarov. I let Kisa charge headlong into engineering, knowing the captain had stationed a guard there, on and on and on. At least I helped provide a night of laughter and mirth for the men. That counts for something. Gone. Everything and everyone is gone. Those things, whatever they were, laid waste to our oceanside sanatorium. Boyna's stash rations are gone. The water's polluted with blood. The things dragged Boyna away from the Lima as he screamed his head off about his last chance. No idea how they knew he was in there. Farewell, Kolya. Non-being is better than madness. My solitude is complete. Should have made fewer jokes about using Stas Corp's as furniture these last days. Too much truth in those jokes now. It is peaceful, though, here by the water, next to my steadfast little transmitter. I jerry-rigged the busted water recycler into a passable hydroelectric turbine. I reckon it will keep batteries going for a couple of years, maybe more. It was a clever bit of engineering. Here's hoping someone else will get the chance to appreciate it. Now time to sleep. Woo! How do we get over here? It's over here. Is this another area? It is. Okay.
Poor sailors. Poor people.
Their minds wouldn't be a part of the Nexus. It didn't exist then.
I was gonna dig through all the graves. Kind of messed up. I'm here for it. Maybe we'll find an item in one of them we can use.
Hello, I am Moses.
They were buried in their uniforms.
Better be something in one of these graves.
Charlie Mac, is it a puzzle?
No, Bear. It's a booby trap. Be careful with that.
Interesting.
Bear trap with arm. Dagger with cane. Okay.
Arm shot from the bear trap. But this synthetic skin is something else.
Wow. Did you really just do that?
Trick is, breaking the chain off as close to the hilt as you can.
Cool trick.
Got it open. I can reach the wheel now.
Smart Mac.
Depends on what's behind it.
Sure.
Another body. And
What?
I don't think it's human.
It is one of the native inhabitants of this place. And you are right. They are not human. Not anymore.
Faran. Still with us, are you?
To the end, I think.
The grinding wheel dislodged. Gotta disconnect the main wheel from the milling stone. Somehow.
Yeah, the updated emotes are for D4.
Wood piece got jammed in the rivets.
Can you get it out?
No. Tension from the wheels got it wedged. Only way, maybe, would be to cut it.
Oh. Okay. So I can't cut it with... I feel like we need to use this, but with something else. Yeah, I feel like we need more for this. Okay. Where are we trying to progress with her? Oh, we need something. We need a fire for her. We need a fire for her. Let's go look down here real quick. This is done, right? Yeah, seeped into the canal. Okay. That was the sound of the puzzle, by the way. Maybe we can dip the skin in the oil. Hey, 2 Tates. Thanks, bud. Definitely something to use here. Okay, so yeah, I feel like we need to light this and the fire needs to go all the way down. Okay. Do you have anything else we can do here? I don't think we're done here. Let's keep poking around down here. Maybe we'll find something else that can help us. We need a fire source. And now we need some kind of axe field too. These games are not my cup of tea at all, but man, am I invested? Dude, that is awesome. Oh, no. Okay, maybe we can use the knife on the hatch?
Great. Now it's got a grenade.
Oh. Do I need to blow anything up? I mean, I don't think we're quite to that point yet. How'd the chain do anything there? Well, I mean, obviously you wrap the chain on the grenade and that, you know, science, and then you get the grenade. Try to keep up,
Oh,
man.
there. Spiders. I do not like it here. This is no place for children to play.
More than that, it is a tomb.
Oh, dude, my 2-month anniversary just rolled. Nice. Nice. I think I was my own first 2-month anniversary sub.
Charlie Mac, the pictures. These are useful.
You're right, Mose. Those are escape suits.
If any of them are left.
You could use them to reach the surface. They would likely survive the water pressure
What?
outside.
No, they wouldn't.
Moses, we need those suits. Do you understand?
Action Trad, thanks, bud.
I will find them. I am a very smart bear now.
I will aid
Stacked
him in his
waffles,
search
Barry,
while
and
I
C
still
Swan.
have time.
Thank you, everybody. Reverend Drew as well. Awesome. Oh. You. Oh, wait. Gaming Kate, Stella UK, Suzu, Nediane, thank you all very much. Does it, Barry? How do I do that? Had to refresh to get it, says Nediane. Nice. So did we establish what a Newman is? A bioorganic AI? Yep. It seems like there's 9 like super AIs, and this is one of them. Cool. Okay. Can we put this with anything? I don't think so.
It rumbles.
The bear got the hydraulics going.
Good job, Mose. Search the sub. You have to find those suits.
My Charlie.
My Charlie. Oh, this is STAS. Okay. I begin my work. I hate to describe it as such, but what else to call it? My burden, my shame. At least I helped Komarov get the last laugh. He'd always ask me to make Gillespie. I'm sure he will enjoy forcing them into eat boiled cabbage one last time. I thought it would just be Komarov. I thought we were giving him dignity, creating life and death, but it only led to more death, to a hunger for it. When the captain brought Kisa to me, he broke the seal. Goncharov has assembled a pack. They've been taking other crew members, delivering them to me fresh. They guard me at all times, so I'm not free in my actions. Oh my lord. The other survivors have been rounded up, tied in the next room. We have no refrigeration. Every day I'm sent to peel another portion from one of them. Each time they beg me to end it between their sob screams. Oh my god. I've cured most of the meat. It will last for weeks now. That is as much as I can stand. Before, hunger would let me ignore my conscience, but now that I try to sate this ache in my stomach, I see their faces and hear their screams. Shadows are watching us. Captain was right, there are demons here. I'm saved. I followed Kronk. He found edible algae growing around the crystals deeper in the cave. He has agreed to share with me. I begged him to tell the crew, but he stared at me like I was a fool. To feed everyone, we would have to go deeper into the shadows. We both know that is not an option. Hey, Kantai Zumi, thank you for the 2 months, bud. Thank you. And Dracon, 191, thanks, dude. My wound festers, and Dimitri is not the most exemplary nurse, despite his protestations from the contrary. We buried those we could find. A sailor's grave for all. At least in the end, the ocean will be a place of rest for them, rather than one of horror. Oof. Let's go on the sub. Dracon and Thrash Sart, thank you, bud. Thank you, thank you.
I do not like this.
What was this? A prison?
Oh, no. It was a pantry.
Kane.
seasoning accoutrement. Oh my god.
Books, Charlie.
All rotting where they lay.
Captain must have been a religious guy.
One of the
I
old
will when something
religions.
Hey, Dragon.
Russian Orthodox would make sense.
Before Cain killed God. Relics. Memories of the lost that no one even remembers. All those who pass suffer this fate. To be forgotten.
Not everyone. I will never forget hope.
You are an empathic spirit, my friend. I admire you.
Farhan, stay awake, Farhan.
I am trying, Moses. With all my strength.
Shiny, a puzzle.
An impossible one, I'm afraid. The numbers on the dials have worn off. Or were never there.
Nothing is impossible.
Ingenious, Moses.
Cleverest bear.
Watching you is inspirational. I am glad I am here for the story. However it ends, I am unsure to what depths of despair I would sink without you, my friend.
Torpedo key. I feel like we should take a picture of this. I'm gonna print screen that. Boop. A flare.
Whoa!
Screen flashed over here. You okay?
Yeah. Whatever this is, it's really flammable. The heat coming off it is intense.
Rudimentary technology, primitive culture, a power source.
That's what I'm hoping.